Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Collison into the front court. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. Collison, guarded by Alex Len. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Brogdon. Gets a look, can't hit. Warriors have the basketball. Waiters. To Valanciunas. Can't miss those. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Jonas Valanciunas with the block. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Valanciunas. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Alex Len. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Into the front court comes Collison. His team up by 7. To Rudy Gay. Oh, he had him there for a second. Collison to Valanciunas. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Rudy Gay. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss a shot. That's great defense.
On the drive, it's Cook, but he can't finish. Collison into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Trying to cash in, Darren Collison. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys down 11. Screen coming. To Brogdon. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Screen coming. Brogdon. Offensive rebound. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
New blood coming in for both sides. Warriors have the basketball. Brandon Knight in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Brogdon, terrific vision, turns and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Oh, had him going there for a second. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Quinn Cook here against Knight. To Brogdon. Alonzo Trier. The pass set it all up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Cook to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Alonzo Trier. Quinn Cook guarded by Brandon Knight. To Alonzo Trier. Slam dunk, Alonzo Trier.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Knight into the front court. His team leads it by 10. To Rudy Gay. Oh, he's denied.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Has a chance? Not that time, and not his shot. It's Cook with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Rebounded by Gay. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three. That no good. Off the mark. Brogdon. To Alonzo Trier. Runner here won't go down. Damari Carroll rejects it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Harry Giles, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 50%. Wants to do better. Nope, first one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Lets it fly from long range. Rudy Gay is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 79% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Ball brings the rock up court. And a throwdown.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Collison. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Darren Collison. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Ball with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Gets to the basket and scores.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Another follow. No good. There you go. Way to stay with it.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Collison. Over to the right side. Fires the 3. It's good for 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another.
Brogdon can't connect. Augustine with it up top. The lead is 11. Collison. 4-3. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Lonzo Ball. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Collison against the Ukrainian Len. Goes to the left side. Oh, he had him there for a second. Rudy Gay to Collison. Has a look. Collison's shot won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome. On that landing.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And he misses that one free throw. Here's Rubio into the front court. Lead stands at 10. To Young. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nets have it. Ball to Brogdon. And stuffs it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Young. Oh, had him going there for a second. Young. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Gasol. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. The Nets have the rebound. To Ball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Ball. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. Oh, he had him there for a second. Count the basket inside.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Even if your perceived abilities prohibit it, you've got to be you.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To Young. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Can't connect. Golden State at the controls. To Young. Kristaps Porzingis pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Valanciunas. Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Porzingis. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Rubio. That That's rebounded by the Nets. Lonzo Ball with the rock. Shot from the lane won't go. To Antetokounmpo. Young to Antetokounmpo. Trying to cash in. Just not going down. To Brogdon. Short jumper misses. To Antetokounmpo. And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Giannis with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. He throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
No good. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Young to Valanciunas. Oh, had him going there for a second. Antetokounmpo. To Porzingis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Nets have the basketball. Ball to Porzingis. Oh, he had him there for a second. Ball to Brogdon. Can't connect from inside. Here's Rubio up top. Looking to make something happen. Around the perimeter to Rubio. The drive right to the basket. Big finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Changes coming from both sides right now. And that one.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were solid in today's victory, and more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time.
Game track. Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo, gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.